请您从后门下车，下车请刷卡或刷码。车门处的乘客，请您注意安全。
2款贝果，
就这些。
行，要会员吗？
that you said, the way that I pushed it down, called you. Golden days drifting far away. Light is leaving town. Colors fade, but I'm thinking we stay just for a little while. Let's lose track of time, darling. Stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing I wear is colder, but the days aren't over yet. Summer nights, watch them go by as we fight off the cold. Then you're tight, you know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go.
吊商品。
我可喜欢买这个。
哎，你爱吃这个吧？
头。